Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. With me in studio this morning is Patricia Benedict. Patricia is 100% certain that the reason the police picked her up was a false police arrest. They had a search warrant which was uncalled for. She is certain that the matter was not something that should have been under the Computer Misuse Act, but probably should have been in the region of a civil matter. So let me bring her in and have her explain to you better than I can. But she feels as though she is targeted. She probably knows she's targeted and she wants to talk to you. And we will be doing more interviews about the Barbados Police Service gang to give you a flavor of how they move in Barbados. Welcome into the studio, Patricia.
Good morning, Ms. Veronica. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Actually, today I have to go to court. I have to be in court.
Okay, today is the 17th of October in the year 2025. Go ahead, please.
Yes, please. For the police service and all the individuals involved, it's a business. I let you know that for what I'm saying. Now, I will start off with, I'll just do the documents. I do nothing else, the documents. The charge sheet. When it says that the said accused of the parish of St. James within the jurisdiction of Magistrate E. Holton on the 15th day of September 2025 did use a computer to send electronic communication that was obscene in character, intended to cause or was reckless as to whether it would have annoyance, distress, or anxiety to the person, legal clerk, or to any other person to whom she intended it or its contents to be communicated. Sure, Veronica, they still haven't stated in what she had been charged for. Now, I will let you on something. When they read her statement for me, it said that she is having a charge because I said that she steals the maintenance money. That's what was in the statement. This is what should have been there. It has to be specific, Bishop Veronica. Mm-hmm. You cannot just say that she used electronic. What was I charged for? And I was charged because the legal clerk said that, I'm quoting for what the officer, investigating officer said to me, that she said that I accuse her of stealing maintenance money. Now, the reason why I bring that to your attention is that I was under duress, and they told me if I wasn't cooperating, I wasn't cooperating at all. They said if I was cooperating, they would give me station bail. Now, they said, I have in my hands, they said that they would give me they have a DVD, like they would have video and audio in a room. That would be my response.
So wait, so your interview was videotaped at the police department?
An audio. It's illegal.
But video and audio, right, okay.
It wasn't supposed to be. It has never been that way. But it's because of who is behind it. Now, Michelle Veronica, all the times I have when they have kidnapped me, I did a written complaint, or not complaint, but a written reply signed by myself and the officer who was interviewing me. This is illegal. This should have never been. But because I was under duress, I cooperated because I wanted to be released.
Right.
It should never be presented in the court. Now, let me show you something, what it says. It says the person's name, the legal clerk, versus Patricia Benedict.
And you sent me a copy of that, right? What you're reading?
Yes, I sent you all the copies.
Okay.
So you're telling me, if you did this, you're telling me this is a civil matter. Because anytime, and I would like people to know, anytime a police arrests you, they do it on behalf of the commissioner of police. So this should have stated the commissioner of police versus Patricia Benedict.
It sounds more like a clerical error to me. Let me just back here. It seems more like a clerical error because from the time you go to the police, that's criminal. From the time that you go to the police, it's public and it's criminal. Now, if she were to go, let's say she went, or let's say she didn't go to the police, but she went and she hired an attorney. That's more from the civil aspect of it. So is it more clerical, what you are seeing that the police did? And maybe it was a new police. I don't know, but it seems more clerical.
He has been there. This police officer has been there almost 6 years in whole town.
Okay.
So it was not. They knew what they're doing.
But let me stop you right there. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a discussion. Usually, because I work in the legal field, police are never in one place for that long. They're reassigned to different locations. So how could one police be in one particular station for 6 years? Usually that doesn't happen. They're always reassigned so that they don't get too comfortable and, people don't come in and say, oh, I know someone that works there.
He is very comfortable. I know him very well, and the others know him very well on what he's been doing. And there's one probably longer. There are a few of them that they're what you call loyals. So when the new
what is that word? What is that word?
The loyals.
The police that are working there are attorneys, you're saying?
No, when I say non-lawyers, lawyers.
Or loyal. Like
when certain people want favors done and instructions, they've been there a long time. The newbies, which is the ones that just just graduated from the force and trying to learn, supposed to be learning.
Well, that's really uncommon, and that's really not good. That police officers are stationed at one particular station for that long, and they're not moved around. That's very strange.
Yes. Oh, but I don't want to move around, Miss Shelby. I honestly, not this time. I do not want him to move around.
Okay.
I've had someone send papers to the legal person, and I am ready. I am ready to take legal action.
Mm-hmm.
I am. It's going on too much. And so this matter will commence. But hear this part. This matter will commence in accordance with the procedure pursuant of Section 17A of the Magistrate Court Act, Chapter 116A, as attended. Please find enclosed 1 DVDs containing the video and sound, that's the interview, and recordings interview with Patricia Benedict on the 14th day of October 2025. Now, I will tell you more about this. Do you know that they also gave me, and do you know that's a disclosure there? They're trying to rush the case. Do you know that's as part of a disclosure already in 1 day? But when is Miss Benedict? They take years to give me a disclosure. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet.
Exactly. Yeah, it's slanted. Yeah, very, very much slanted against you. Not in your favor. That's for sure.
So I do not recognize this paper. Now, they gave me another CD, and I want people to listen to this. They charge me for what they charge me. But do you know they already had the evidence because somebody, I know who, maybe know who, somebody, they said to me that the legal clerk gave them a video, so it's on CD, a CD they gave me already of the video, and they gave me a copy already. That's part of a disclosure in one day. It's part of a disclosure. But why? When I told you all, I had my phone with me, Miss Veronica. I had my phone with me. All y'all had to say, and it would have been a legal search. You'll have the evidence already. Why do you need my phone? Y'all had the evidence. You'll give me a copy before you charge me. Why? Or after you charge me, why did you need my phones? And not only that, they broke the law by having a search warrant. If they had said to me, Miss Benedict, is that your phone you use? I would have said yes. So there was no need to have a search warrant to go in my place. And then went into my place, saw another phone and picked it up. Although I had said to them at that time, it has no WhatsApp.
But devil's advocate here. If someone is being arrested or being whatever that you call it, being kidnapped, they're not going to take your word for anything you say. A cop is not going to come into your house and let's say that they're trying to open up something to see if there are drugs or whatever, and you say, oh, there's nothing in there. They're not going to say, okay, she said there's nothing in there. He says there's nothing in there, so we're just going to go. But no, they're going to open up because they're not going to take your word for anything.
Let you understand that I had the phone with me in my possession at the police station all the time. The one they wanted.
But what I'm saying is, they don't have to take your word for it. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
But just listen to me, Miss Veronica. Just listen to me, please. I went there about 4 or 5, and I told them to look at the cameras. They have updates, so they will know who they are. When about 4 or 5,
say that again. Go back again. You're talking about what? Did you just say?
Pardon?
I go back again. You're saying who's looking at cameras? The police?
I said to them, I sent a email off yesterday, and to tell them what to look for. I give them clues as to what to look for in the evidence against them.
Against them who?
The police.
Oh, okay.
So I told them to look at the illegal cameras up there, and they would have.
You made the illegal cameras from Sunset Crest Property Owners Inc. people?
Yes.
Okay.
The illegal ones they have in number 9. They can get a search warrant for them.
Okay.
They can. So let me continue. Because then under pretense they make me believe I'm going to only get clothes to have a shower. They never ever told me in the police station they are going to search my place.
Okay, so wait.
Never.
So they picked you up on Sunday night, and then the Monday they took you to your home with a search warrant? It was Monday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then I stood by the gate. The sergeant never said anything to me. He just handed it to me.
But since when, let me ask you a question. Since when do they take people, once they have been arrested, take them to their homes for clothes? They will say, we'll have someone bring clothes. What they say, we'll have someone bring a change of clothes for you or something like that. When they have said that?
Well, I told them I wanted to go home
to
get some clothes.
Oh, I see.
But I never thought that they would have done that.
Oh, I see.
And if you're going to do that, you're supposed to tell me at the police station what your intentions are. Because I'm already under duress. So when he got there, he just like a dog. Just handed it to me. I said, what's this? And I was talking to him. He never said nothing to me. He didn't reply nothing. And he's one of them too. He's a sergeant. He is one of them too. I got into my place. So you know that they went to my room. I got my clothes. The young lady saw a phone on the counter. I said, this does not have WhatsApp. I said I used the other phone that was in the police station. I specifically said that to them. Do you know one of the officers told her, pick it up? And she picked it up. but I will let you know on something. And then she's searching my drawers. You're looking for phone. I got a search warrant there. I will try to see if I could read it for you. There are reasonable grounds to be. This is kind of it's accept. I can't really think because it's all. It would attend. I'm trying to find a way to the phones, Miss Veronica. Just the phones.
I don't understand what's going on now.
No, I was trying to read the search warrant.
Oh, I see. No, you don't need
You could put it up.
Yeah, don't read that right
when I
now.
give you a copy. No, I want you to put it up and you see the nonsense they're doing.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So they knew they had 2 phones. But I want to all honor something. There were 16 body cameras left at the police station. All the times I was in police custody, not one body camera was used. When they came to my place, that's why I told them to find the search warrant to search for the illegal the cameras at number 9. When they came to my residence, not one was wearing a body camera. Only one person, and the sergeant had to tell them who that person was, had a private cell phone recording.
How do you know it was a private cell phone? How do you know it was not state issued?
Listen to me. Even it was a Barbados service cell phone, Miss Veronica, they should have, by law, had body cameras. There were 16, and all of them worked.
But you should respond to what you just said, not what I just. How do you know it was not state issued? How do you know it was a private cell phone?
Miss Veronica, like I said, regardless, it was because usually when they communicate with a certain person, they use their private phones. But what I'm saying, I want them to get a copy of that cell phone. Ask that sergeant for a copy of the cell phone records. Because where by law, you are supposed to wear body cameras. Because you can plant something on somebody's place. And 6 of them, none of them was wearing body cameras.
But they didn't plan anything in your place, did they?
No, not I know of. And then she can continue. I searching my drawer.
But do you think that had they planted something in your place that you would not have known of it? But you said no, not that I know of. If they want you so badly, you would have known that they planted something.
I understand what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying, Miss Veronica. But this, I'm telling you, those documents should have never, ever, and like all the others that I just let pass, Miss Veronica. For some reason, I just didn't. All the times, all the documents they had provided in the law courts to have me allowed to charge, they had hiccups, a lot of mistakes in them. Mm-hmm. But I am not letting that go by. Okay. They had to be specific as to what I was they charging me for, what was said.
Okay, so
because
this is going
in. For instance, but
I want you to finish this interview because it's going to get 20 minutes.
I had a charge. Let me show you example. I had a charge with you before, and was specific what I was charged for by the person. Mm-hmm. And then I want my other phone. You remember when I did an interview with you, and I said I was going to get my phones at 11?
Yeah.
There was someone already waiting there for me. And to sign off, they gave me one phone. Now, the other officer said, Station Sergeant, I have problems with. He says, the other one is in evidence. It cannot be in evidence because the paperwork is not right. The paperwork is not right. You charge, so it's a criminal matter and a civil matter at once. It cannot be. And that's where the mistake, that's why I catch them all the time. Because they all of a sudden do not put the commissioner anymore. They put the individual. And you only do that when it's a civil matter. The commissioner's name is supposed to be there. Now, I give the government, because I get enraged with you all. I give the government until 3 o'clock. I'm not sorry, not government. I will rephrase.
But you've made those dictates before. Have they ever panned out?
No. You have to listen to what I'm saying. I want my phone. At 3 o'clock, I'm going to that police station to get my other food. It's where I make my living. It's where I do other stuff. And the legal clerk is a well-known person from since 2019 to the authorities. She's well-known because I had complaints on several emails, and she was moved. I don't know if where she was moved to or if she was fired. I do not know that. So when I go to court today, that matter should have never been in court. And the authorities know that. Not only that, the other ones. So we are about to make, I try to find the word, if I could say the word, to take legal action. I'm gearing up, and I'm not making sport this time legally, gearing up to take legal actions in the police officers individually and in the capacity, whoever is involved individually and in capacity. Because you cannot charge somebody, you have to be specific what the person said, and you have to have it in the charge sheet, Ms. Veronica, and it cannot be the legal clerk versus Patricia Benedict. It has to come from the commissioner. You charge me on the commissioner's behalf. So this is what I have to say, Ms. Veronica.
Okay.
I'm going to court today.
Okay. All righty.
Okay, and the chief magistrate will not be able to hear my matter because he has to recuse himself from my case. Okay. So they have to put it to another magistrate.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Good luck today, okay?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Thanks.
bye.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.